Hello Capricorn, how are you this week? Thank you so much for joining me on my channel Green Lion Goddess. This is your weekly read, a general read. So, and we're using the Mythic Tarot cards, stories from the Greek myths. So let's get straight into it, shall we? What can we get for Capricorn this week? Straight in for you guys. Ooh, okay, interesting. Seven of Wands. So there's going to be some sort of conflict. Whatever it is in your life that you're feeling like you're having to defend yourself, or there's some sort of conflict with someone or a group of people. Sorry, there that's represented in the Seven of Wands, but that's very much like the fire is going to be put out, is just what I got told, with Temperance coming in. This is the goddess of rainbows, harmony, the goddess of the messenger. She brings balance. She brings harmony and balance. This is Iris, messenger of the gods, and she's bringing flow back into the relationship. So whatever conflict you've been having with someone or a group of people, it's going to be restored this week. The flow and harmony is going to come back this week for you guys, which is good news. And we have the Page of Swords. So it's this sense of what I just get immediately is a bit of like gossip, bit of office gossip. It's this sort of energy around it. But I also get that this is Zephyr, the west wind. He's blowing that away. He's blowing all that conflict away. He's like, it's nothing. It's nothing. So I'm just going to blow that away, and I'm just going to sit on my own little cloud and be detached from the situation. So it's this sense of detaching your thoughts from those sort of childish, immature conflict that was happening with these people or person. And the Four of Pentacles is, I get jealousy. There's an element of jealousy here that this is the story of Daedalus, and he's clutching onto his Four Pentacles so tightly, but he's jealous of his nephew, the younger. There could be an older and younger, like an age gap happening with this as well. He's jealous of his younger, more talented nephew because he feels threatened by him. So it could be that there's a situation where someone's feeling threatened by you. They're a little bit jealous. They're kind of feeling that you maybe are a bit more talented than them, that you're better than them in some way or another. So this kind of petty, I'm just getting this petty kind of gossip and conflict happening. So what more can we get for Capricorn? So here we have the Knight of Wands. And this is just the element of fire coming through. And it's this sense of, I just get, you just kind of like, come on. Like you're just rising above it is what I'm getting with the Knight of Wands. You're rising above it. He's on the winged horse. He's on the Pegasus. He's rising above it, and he's slaying these kind of beasties down here. And the beasties are like, mythical beasts are kind of like those jealousy, small-minded people that are kind of don't see you. I just feel like you're blazing away from them. You're blazing above them. You've got your fire. You're just kind of not being affected. They're all the way down here. They're on a totally different level. This could also be they're just on a much lower vibration to you. You're on a much higher vibration. There's this real kind of difference in the levels that you're at in terms of how you're operating, and you're just rising above it is what I'm getting with that. And here we have the Hanged Man. This has been quite a popular little card this week, and it's just this sense of, again, I'm getting like this bird here is pecking at him. The story is that it's a pretty gross story. It comes and eats his liver every day, and then it gets restored, and then it comes back and pecks and eats his liver. And it's this punishment. Just someone pecking at you, punishing you. And it's almost like you're just kind of feeling a bit like a victim. It's a victim because he's kind of been strung up, a scapegoat. You're a little bit scapegoating. It's like you're an easy target. It's like these people are kind of just pecking at you, and scapegoating you because you're an easy target. But what I keep getting is that I was drawn to his pants and I got you wear the pants. And I just get that you're at a much different vibration. You're at a much higher vibration. So you're kind of just taking the higher ground. I think that you're taking the higher ground. And the fact that you're suspended upside down is that you're not reacting through ego. You're suspending your ego. You're responding in a dignified way. I'm getting dignity and integrity. And I'm getting that the other people are kind of being really a little bit, nasty and kind of, just you are a little bit of a victim to this, but you don't feel, you've removed yourself from that space so that they're trying to make you a victim. They're trying to kind of tear you down, but you kind of removed yourself and detached yourself kind of as a necessary removal and detachment from that kind of energy, and they can't kind of get to you anymore. They're trying to string you up, but you're kind of like, I feel like you've kind of got yourself into a position where they can't get to you, where they're trying to punish you, but you're at a different level. You're aloof from it. You've removed yourself. I'm trying to find the right way to describe this, but I feel like you've just kind of gone into a totally different space. You're not engaged with them at all. And the Eight of Wands is basically like, you're just kind of going and do your own thing. You're going on your own journey, lighting your own fire. You're moving forward with what you want to do. You're not necessarily letting them bother you at all. You've got the dolphins of freedom. There's a little bit of turbulence around in terms of the water, but I feel like you're turning your back on them. You're kind of sailing in another direction. You're like, I'm leaving them behind, I'm moving. It could be physically leaving a place, like leaving a job, leaving a situation, but it feels like you just kind of, I'm on my own path and I'm not taking those people with me. I'm setting sail, I'm lighting my own fire, my own passion, my drive. I feel like you're just very detached from them. You haven't come down to their level the whole time, and it's just like, now you're kind of physically getting away from them. You're actually definitely you're in a distance, but you're sailing your own ship. You're taking your own journey. They're not getting to you. So, and the Emperor. So stepping into your own power. This is Zeus, the king of the gods, and he represents power. He represents male power, masculine power, and I just get he's balanced. What I'm getting is I just feel like he's aligned and balanced through there. He's holding things, he's balancing them. He can, and interestingly, he's got the bird, but this time it's on his shoulder, and it's working for him, not punishing him. So that those thoughts, those wisdom, those people, they're no longer kind of a threat. They're no longer there anymore. And Zeus is just kind of sitting there quite aligned and balanced within himself, within his own personal power. So it's this sense of, if there's people trying to attack you and you're feeling like you need to defend yourself, you're kind of detaching from that and stepping into your own personal power this week, Capricorn. You're able to very much not get involved with that much lower down energies. You're able to kind of take the higher ground. So I'm going to ask for one final card for you guys this week, a message from your soul or the higher energies, the soul and the divine energies, whatever it is, the source energies, whatever it is that you call it. I like soul. So what can we get for Capricorn as a little parting message for you guys this week? What can we get for you guys? I'm just going to shuffle one more time, I think. Great. Okay. What do we have for Capricorn? Okay. We have the Tower card. Okay. So it's basically saying those people will try and tear you down, but they won't be able to. In fact, it will have the opposite effect, that you will tear them down, that you are stoic. All the structures that are good and in place, as in your integrity, will kind of destroy anything else around you. And so their pettiness and whatever petty struggles, they could be internal petty struggles, but I feel like they're external. Whatever is not serving you is leaving your life. So if there are people that are petty and quarrelsome and creating conflicts in your life, they're leaving. I feel like you're on the path away from them. You're on this Eight of Wands. You're stepping into your own power. Those people are leaving and those structures are leaving. So it's a necessary kind of purging of those situations, those people. It might mean big changes in your life. It might mean new workplace. It might mean things like that, new relationship, new home. But whatever it is, it's for your greater good. So I feel like up above, I'm just getting this message from, if you could imagine this soul energy kind of just going, they don't need that. You don't need that anymore. I'll just get rid of that. Those people are annoying. You're up here now. You've kind of elevated to a new level. So you don't need that in your life anymore. So I hope that makes sense, Capricorn. And if you would like to hear more, I will be uploading these at the same time each week. So please subscribe, like, or leave a comment. Otherwise, have a great week and I'll see you next time. Bye.